Hello, and welcome to It's a Creativity Thing. I'm Lauri, your host, and I'm so thrilled to be a part of your journey and to help you expand your concept of what creativity is, and also help you discover new ways to wake up your senses and ignite your imagination so you can design your life your way. So today, with the help of my guest, the beautiful goddess of music, Yvette Om, and the Hindu goddess Ganesha, we're going to utilize the power of mantra and music and play to give you the opportunity to release some blocks and let that creativity flow even more freely through you. And you know what? Hopefully you get the chance to be a more glorious, more authentic you. So get ready to play, and thank you so much for joining us.
I'm so happy to be here again, Lauri, and to be with you. It's always a creative thing when we're together.
It is, and it's a beautiful, beautiful. So speaking of a creative thing, you've been quite busy.
Yes, so I have.
We have your new little treasure here, the Playbook of Muse-ical Meditations and Mantras. What's this about?
Well, you know I'm a songwriter and a chant artist, and for years I've been recording albums for yoga classes, for meditations, to inspire people to tap into their own resource, right? And I enjoy that so much. But the idea came to me to create a playbook, which is what we call it, where people can engage, right? It sounds like fun.
It is,
right?
Yeah.
Playbook, something creative to engage with. It includes 19 audio tracks of chants and songs from my albums. And along with that, we have writings about the mantras themselves, because a lot of times people, you know, you hear about mantras and sometimes they can seem over there.
For sure, yeah.
The goal is to bring it here.
Yeah, especially when they're in Sanskrit or in another language or anything.
Yes.
They just seem so far removed.
Yes, and so it's like, it's beautiful, it feels good, but how is that going to relate to me right now in my life?
Yeah.
So through this idea of writing and journaling, we invite people to step in a chapter by chapter. You download one of the chants, and then we also have beautiful, and I'll just show this, you know, coloring pages, which is really fun to do. Joanne Fink designed them. Who's not a good colorer?
I'm sorry, shout out to the artist
Joanne Fink of Zenspirations. She's really wonderful. And Christopher Pecoraro as well, two artists here.
Oh yes, and your co-creator,
Julie Fischer co-created this. It was actually her idea. And
thanks, Julie.
Thank you, Julie. We went to town with it. I just, creating something that is accessible to the artist in all of us.
So before we talk more about it, I want to give you the opportunity to download, Yvette so graciously. So we have a graphic of the web address that you can go to right now and download some pages.
2 pages.
And you can play along with us later in the show. So if you get on that now,
you can join along with us. It'd be really fun, right? See what happens.
So cool.
So it comes with lots of coloring pages, lots of questions, lots of meditations. There are also meditations that you can download. And the idea is just like a diary, but now through sound and through Sanskrit mantra, to bring, like Jai Ganesha. We're going to be looking at the Ganesha chapter, right?
I'm sorry, if your head gets chopped off by your own father, you have some obstacles to overcome. So, and you know, if your head hasn't gotten chopped off by your father, your life might not be so bad.
What happens when you get your head chopped off? That's quite the story, isn't it?
Replace it with an elephant head, but yeah, and you know what? He overcame it and rocked it.
He did overcome it, and he did rock it, and then he inspires us to rock it as well.
So
we're going to go through. Let's go through that Ganesha chapter. Would you like to do that?
I would love that. I actually have a question though too, to just kind of demystify or amp up the Sanskrit part of it. You know, the sounds of that, the vibration. So if you're chanting, even if you don't understand the language, it still has a profound effect.
These mantras have been chanted, I mean, for thousands and thousands of years, right? And the intention behind them is it's not a story. It's not like, I want to go to the market, or I want to be in love,
Right.
or I have a broken heart. It's just a sound vibration that is pure.
Okay.
And so the more we repeat that sound vibration, well, I don't want to tell people what they're going to experience, right? It's something for each of us to have an experience. The sounds themselves, whether you understand them or not, apparently help to move energy, clear blocks.
Sure. So we vibrate at different frequencies.
We're
so
all sound vibrating right now. Even like, this
that's
book
been
is
proven.
vibrating. It's proven. It's scientific.
Yeah.
Anything that moves
For the
has a
skeptics.
vibration to it. Yes, that's right.
So, my understanding is your vibration picks up and matches the vibration of
You start to tune
So-
into,
yeah.
right? Because it's human nature to want to align with. We're not on this journey alone. Right? We just aren't. Sometimes we feel we're alone.
Right.
But we're not energetically. So if you pull from a high vibration that is pure and bliss-filled, you're going to rise up and merge with that.
Okay, thank you. Awesome. So, let's
Cool
dive
stuff,
in.
huh?
Yeah, very cool stuff. And, just the power to be able to do that. You can do that.
And you don't have
You
to be
can
a
choose to
singer.
do it. No.
You don't have to be a singer. You don't, it's not about that.
No.
I mean, a sound, we all have vocal cords.
Right.
You're talking right now, you're making a sound, right? And so am I.
Right.
And your speaking voice is resonant.
Right.
And so we're just coming from right there. We don't have to go up here or down here.
Yeah, and even with that, if I was talking like this, and that vibration is quite
Heavy and
different and heavy.
low.
Then if I'm talking,
Yes.
a
And you
little
know
more-
what? That impacts me.
Yeah.
Like when you're talking, it makes me kind of go, yeah.
And you start your posture changes.
That's exactly
so, yeah.
right.
So let's dive into this.
All right,
And,
wonderful.
The chapter on Ganesha.
Ganesha. So we have those 2 pages. I just pulled 2 pages that I thought would be fun to do.
Okay.
But before we do that, let's do a little meditation.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna.
I will just lead us so then we can
sit
open
back.
into the chapter. I know you get a break, my dear. So all of you, I welcome you and Lauri to just take a moment to find yourselves right where you are. You can close your eyes just to draw the attention inward. And when we do that, maybe you find or can hear the sound of your own breathing. And so maybe we gently magnify that breathing by taking a deeper breath in, maybe filling your belly. And then exhaling, emptying out. And again, breathing in. And breathing out. And for this meditation, just place your hands on your lap or on the table. Your hands nice and relaxed. You can open your eyes for a moment. You're going to take your right hand and just place it around your left wrist so that the thumb can feel its pulse. And just let the thumb rest where your pulse would be. Close your eyes and continue. Breathing in, fill. Breathing out, emptying. And so the energy of Ganesha is all about manifestation, about creating a vision that you have for yourself. But for many of us, sometimes we don't know where that vision's going to come from, right? We have so many things coming at us and we have all these different ideas. And how do we create? What are we meant to create? These are things that come up and we can get often confused. So, placing your hand, maybe you start to feel a pulse, right? And that pulse has a rhythm to it. So keep the breath moving, breathing in and breathing out. And maybe you begin to feel your pulse. So the pulse is connected to your heartbeat, right? The heart is where desire lives and where it reigns. So breathe into that pulse And maybe notice, does your pulse feel strong? Does it feel subtle? Is it sensitive? And then maybe for a moment asking or connecting with your pulse, what is next for me? What is next? Because so often we get into our heads, it's the heart that remembers. What is next? And let that just fill your body. You don't have to come in with a specific answer, but we're inviting that energy of Ganesha, of awakening, of manifestation into our realm. One more breath. All right, and you can just release the hands down to the side. So we enter this chapter of Ganesha from that place.
Nice.
From that place that's connected to our pulse, which is connected to the heart, which is connected to our inner wisdom, our inner longing.
Nice. It's a beautiful place. I knew you can just jump right in, but if you take the couple moments to center and take a pause and see what direction you want to go in, and we are going to actually take a pause here. And when we come back, we're going to get ready to dive into this and play a little. So thank you. We'll be right back.
We're Dr. Mark and Liz from Marriage Matters, a show that inspires, instills hope, and empowers couples to weather the stresses of married life.
Join us each week to hear how couples, real couples like you, have overcome challenges that were hurting their marriages, as well as getting expert advice on ways to nurture a happy and healthy relationship.
Tune in Fridays at 4:30 p.m. and Thursdays at 9 a.m. on RVN TV.
The new Kentucky Fried Chicken Sandwich with brioche buns, mayo, pickles, and a quarter-pound filet as far as the eye can see. Get comfy, it's gonna be a while. This thing's huge. Get the new Kentucky Fried Chicken Sandwich for just $3.99. It's finger-licking good.
Have you heard? Join me, Heather Darling, weekly for a different spin on politics, business, law, and other key issues you will not want to miss right here on RVN TV.
Look at this crazy calzone from those brainiacs at Little Caesars.
Is it more pizza or more calzone?
Pizza. Calzone. Confused. Pizza. Pizza. Calzone. Oh.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza.
You're still in here?
Oh yeah.
You're really good.
Perfect timing. Your turn. Nintendo Switch. That's my way to play.
Pumpkin lovers, there's a whole new spin on pumpkin to love at Dunkin'. With our new Pumpkin Cream Cold Brew, topped with velvety pumpkin cream cold foam, or our Pumpkin Spice Signature Latte. Enjoy a medium for $3. That's how we pumpkin at Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'.
Today tastes like it's all fired up. Like it's cooling down. Tastes like open air and closed eyes. Today tastes like a Sunday ritual. And it never tasted this good.
Let's face it, lawyers get a bad rap. I'm Erin Brucey, host of Legal Breakdown, where we dissect legal topics for the everyday viewer, with a mix of interesting guests to talk about current events and hot legal topics. Let's work together to make the law accessible and relevant to everyone. Catch us every week on RVN Television.
Hey, welcome back to It's a Creativity Thing. I'm Lauri Andriacchio, and I'm here with the beautiful Yvette Om. So thank you so much for joining us.
So happy to be here with you.
I am too. And I'm happy you're here too. We are just about to dive into your playbook of musical
Meditation and mantra.
I'm sorry, I blew that.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Musical meditations and mantra.
A little book of chants for big souls,
Ooh, I love
right? Because
that.
it's time to play.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Us as big souls. So shall we enter into the chapter about Ganesha?
Let's. Yeah, we're
All
in a
right.
good space and
We got our
intention is
color
set.
pencils ready.
Yeah, we're
For
ready
those
to-
of you who've downloaded the pages, please join us. I hope you have your color pencils out, your markers, whatever feels good. So let's just begin with the vibration of Ganesha. Now you'll notice the first page, it says, anything is possible, everything is possible. Hear from your soul. What is possible? What is the dream? Clear away distraction.
Thoughts. Thoughts come and go, can spin us like dizzy wind. Chanting Ganesha energy is grounding. It's solid, I can't speak. It's solid foundation, uproots interference, and points us toward the waiting soul.
So the energy points us towards the waiting soul that's waiting to be heard, right, at the center of the heart. That's wonderful. And you think about the power of thoughts, how they can spin us. And if you think about spinning, it is not centering and grounding at all. Have you ever got spun away with a thought that just takes you off your center?
That's been a subject that's been coming up, a topic that's been coming up over and over in all of our conversations, And
so grounding with Ganesha, right, this energy. And once we're grounded, then we can start to listen, right, to listen to what we want to be doing next, right?
I think, we're so busy being busy that we don't take the time to listen to the guidance.
It's so true, and we're so busy because we're always engaging with something outside of ourselves. Right, we're answering to this or that. You know what I mean? As a mother and a working woman, and all the wonderful, colorful things we get to do. But we need to ground in order to uncover something new. Something new. Shall we uncover something new? Maybe both you and me will uncover something new today. So let's look at those pages. So the first one, we'll do the one with the little rocks and pebbles. And the energy of Ganesha, we were doing that pulse meditation earlier. Boom, boom. It's like grounding. It's repetitive. And so it doesn't change, right? And that's the intention we want to find. The intention that doesn't change today. It's there. It wants us to pursue this. So it says, all this thumping is stimulating, preparing, tilling fertile grounds for all that your soul is desiring to create. So let's open to possibility. And so let's write down in the little rocks. Oh, yeah, I want one of these pencils too. They're so yummy. Just for a moment, just take a moment, take a breath, and just write down something you want. Like maybe for me, I'm getting travel more.
I'm writing quiet.
You wrote quiet?
Yeah.
I wrote get creative. I love to be creative.
And I'm coloring away. And feel free to color out.
Oh yeah, just color out of the lines, color any way you want. I know, Laura, you're a beautiful artist. And me, I'll admit I am not a beautiful artist, but I am an artist. I'm an artist. Yes, I am. I am.
Honestly, and I don't say that to be placating, and we all are artists.
Absolutely.
And, oh my gosh, I mean, you're
I'm not putting myself down though.
Oh, no.
I mean, I'm acknowledging
your art is in a different way.
But as a visual artist, I can make this picture look beautiful. Like when I remember we were kids, we'd sit around with our girlfriends, listen to music, and we would color, and nobody's picture didn't come out beautiful because you were coloring inside the lines. So this is like stirring that artist in me that feels like, yes, I'm responding to color in a new way, and it kind of makes me happy.
Yeah,
like it's inviting me to play.
This innate, because I think we all resonate with certain colors at certain times. So you pick.
I'm going green, and I don't know why. I seem to be wearing turquoise. I'm going with this green, and you're going purple and lavender. So we can. Do you want to listen to the chant that goes along with this?
Yes, yes.
All right, let's play the chant.
So this is an extra special treat because we get Yvette's music too.
Oh, and I get to chant it with you, Lauri, and that's really special.
So can you tell us something about the chant?
So this is the chant to Ganesha, and the mantra is Om, the universal sound, right? Om Ganesha, Sharanam. So it's inviting Ganesha energy to just surround us and awaken that longing in the heart, right? That stirring in the heart. And I know you can sing. So, Sharanam, Om Ganesha Sharanam.
I hope you're doing this with us.
Om Ganesha Sharanam, Om Ganesha Sharanam. So there's nothing complicated about it, right? Anyone can sing this.
I'm finding myself like, okay, nothing else exists, and I'm just
Me
coloring.
too, I forgot you're here. I forgot we're here, I'm sorry. I'm just like...
But that's what it's about.
Yes.
You're so focused on what you're doing.
And it feels full and whole, right? You don't need to be thinking about anything else or about being anywhere else. I had someone connect with me and said, 2.5 hours just went by. I got lost in the Playbook. Been having such a blast.
That's awesome.
Right? I mean, we need to play a little bit and bring that child back. So this is mine. I mean, this is where I am right now, right? And some people will get stickers and like put stickers in their pebbles.
Limitless opportunity.
Just pictures of people that they want to not forget to connect with. Right? All related to now. But now we get to that other part, which is, okay, here we have, I want to travel more, I want to get creative. And then we get that part of the page that says, well, what blocks you? Right? Write it down and take a look. So we have all these elephant paws, and they're the negatives, right, that get in the way. Those reasons why we can't do things or we don't believe we can. So one of them is I don't have. So I would say right now I don't really have the time to be as creative as I want to be.
Right.
Time plays into it, you know? Right. Yeah. So that would be one thing. I don't have time. Okay, I'm going to throw one your way. I'm afraid of.
I mean, failing.
Wow. That's big.
Could be. Yeah.
That is that inner dialogue in all of us.
Yeah. I'm sure a lot of people. Yeah.
I have that, right? Coming on here, I'm
what
like,
if
what
I
is
do it
this
and put
going
all
to
my
be?
energy into it and it doesn't work.
Right.
Well, guess what? Yeah. And then you can look at it as an opportunity.
Have you ever, let's put it this way, have you ever in your life, and I can think about it, when something has not gone your way at all, did you gain nothing from it at all?
You always gain something.
You do.
Absolutely.
For me,
I was just thinking how to answer that.
Yeah,
because
go ahead.
Of the yes or the no part of how it was stated.
It was a yes or no?
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure. Like, yes, I did not have.
Right, double negative.
How do I answer it? It's like the ballot question. Sorry. That's where my brain goes. There's always something. And I may not get it while I'm in it necessarily, but when you have time to sit and contemplate what's going on, then you're like, oh, okay, or it led to this, it led to that.
It always
or,
leads to something else, or it closes a door that ultimately was not where you were supposed to be. And if it didn't, you'd be there for another 15 years. Right? So that's what I've been when I look back on my life. I mean, it's not fun, right, to feel like you can fail, but what is there to lose, right? You're alive, your heart is beating, it wants to take chances.
Yeah.
I want to take a chance, please, it says.
And a lot of things, we create so much drama in our own heads about what could happen or couldn't happen,
or if we're good or not good enough, or what people will think, and all that stuff. You know, all that dialogue. How about I need, I can't. What will they think? That's a big one. What will they think? That's huge, right? I mean, my daughters thought I was crazy when I told them, you know, I'm writing a book, and well, you're writing a book, Mom? You're a songwriter. What are you writing a book, right? But now they see, yes, if Mom can do this, hey, what do I want to do? And that's what we need to pass on to each other.
Okay. Yeah, oh my gosh, our time's flying by here. So continue playing. We're going to have to wrap this up.
Okay, well, let's just sing to it. Maybe we just sing to it.
You know, go to Yvette's website, poke around, and I think there's a way to get your own book.
Yes, on Amazon. If you just look up Yvette Om, a Playbook for Muse-ical Meditation Mantra, and also on my website, www.yvetteom.com.
Yes, and if you didn't have the opportunity to download the pages, you know, go ahead and download them. But better yet, get the whole book, because this is fun.
It really is fun.
We're getting so lost in this, but continue coloring. Thank you so much for joining us.
So happy to be here.
So and be sure to catch Yvette with me on the mat as well. So
live music
and
yoga
on Sunday morning and Monday evening. Yeah, so. Great, and then join us again next week on It's a Creativity Thing. We'll be exploring Let Your Yoga Dance with Cindy Holt-Smith. So that'll be an especially fun. So we'll explore a little bit of chakras and things and get a little movement in. So we'll see you next time. Thank you so much.
Oh, my joy.
Om Ganesha.
Om Ganesha. Om Ganesha.
Thank you, Ganesha.